I ain't gonna front with y'all. It's being a little quiet in the 2K community, but that does not mean a lot isn't going on behind the scenes. We see Ryan 2K out there still pushing the overalls for rookie. Let me be the first to tell you, Ronnie, we do not care about no rookie overalls, man. But keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. It's all love. Trust me on that. But as I said before, there's a lot going on behind the scene, which we're about to get into it on this video. So without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the video.
You want 2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.
So you done know. Your boy Brutal, him on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So we about to get into the news. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're making a push for that 300K. It's on the way. I almost said 200K. I gotta be honest with y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for letting your boy hit that milestone. Y'all know the grind don't stop. But anyways, as I said before, it seemed like there's word going around the 2K community that the invites has been sent out for creators to come and test the game. Remember, I posted this tweet with Badgeluck saying Community Day invites went out for NBA 2K25 and you won't be seeing me there. Then he followed that up with this tweet saying, just to make it clear for people who don't know, I've made content on 2K for around 8 years now and never have been invited. Of course, I don't expect one, but just saying. And then Chuck responded to that first tweet saying, I was top 3 streaming numbers wise on 2K this year and streamed the game every single day, still nothing. I've never been invited. There's no criteria around being picked either. Is there either like you or they don't? And then Bassplug responded and said, oh, there's a criteria. And then this is the funny thing right here. He said tricks on it or don't talk. He meaning pretty much don't critique 2K or don't speak on anything negative around 2K because y'all know Badplug, some of his biggest videos is him pretty much calling out 2K. Now, what was funny about that response is Stax, a creator who works at 2K. I think he's the host of their what the show where they go and battle for logos, the logo gauntlet or something. Like, he's one of the hosts and he's involved in a lot of different aspects of 2K as well. I think he got some pulling there. I have to be honest with y'all. But anyways, he responded to Badge and say, Now, that's a very short response. But when you go to his page, he posts this. Imagine if you invested that energy you would worry about what other people got going on into yourself. I ain't gonna front you, Stacks. That's a fire tweet right there. And a lot of people should definitely listen to that. But, you know, we're going to link that to what you said previously, how you responded to Badge. So I don't know if that's linked, but it kind of look away like he's trying to throw some subliminals out there. Let me know what y'all think. Now, I saw even that's EJ post this tweet yesterday saying, I don't understand why I wasn't invited to 2K Community Day this year. I was literally the biggest streamer playing that game. But last year, y'all invite creators that didn't touch the game at all. And I think that's big right there. I think that's huge. Now, I would have to say this, EJ, right? You don't want to talk yourself out of the invite because I don't think you understand how 2K usually hold these events. From my experience being in the 2K community over the past few years, I could draw certain conclusions that there are about 3 or 4 events being held each year. I think last year there was probably around 3, and the year before might be around 3 or 4, but I think it's in waves, right? So the first invites went out clearly. Now, these first invites tend to be the testers of the game. They're the one who 2K invite out there who's usually quiet about their first invitation and go out there, test the game, and give 2K feedback on how they can make changes or what they prefer to see. Now, this is the one I'm mostly cautious with. This first wave right here, because it's very hard to not have biases in 2K. Let me use, for example, let me use the biggest dribble guard in the 2K community, Steezo. So if you invite Steezo out there, you expect him to lean on the side of dribblers and dribble guards, so you understand his bias. So whenever he give you feedback, you understand that this comes with some extreme bias, and you now have to take his feedback and scale it according to what you want to put out as a product. Not necessarily take what they gives you and run with it. Now, hopefully that's the approach 2K is taking going forward, because from my experience and seeing 2K taking advice from people, y'all see what they did with the patches last year. I'm not going to even elaborate on that anymore. But I was telling EJ, there's around three different phases of invites going out. Now, that's the first wave that I think went out, of course, for the players who's testing this. How hopefully is a wide range of people that's getting different aspect. Like there should be some lockdown specialists in there. There should be a postman specialist in there. There should be a dribble guard in there, or a few dribble guards in there. There should be shooters out there. There should be just people specialized in different areas. Some rim runners out there. You know, I'm the best rim runner in the game, but we're not going to get into that. There should be a fade guard out there. There should be different people that specialize in different areas, and then you get feedback, and then you gauge it and then put out that product you want, right? But EJ's claiming here, and I know this to be true, that sometimes they invite people who barely play the game throughout the year. So they don't understand the nuances of the game outside of surface area stuff. And they're going to go out there, give feedback, and then they don't think about how it would affect certain other aspects of the game. That's one of my biggest concerns. But it is neither here nor there. They're going to do what they're going to do. Now, as I was telling EJ, right, he might be talking himself out of getting invited to the main one that a lot of creators covet, right? That's the one where they're going out being wine and dine, where it's a lot louder. It's not as quiet as this first one, right? There's that first one. There's one in the middle for celebrities and other creators who are not necessarily linked to 2K. And there's the last one where they invite creators out there who is now linked to 2K. And now they have the advantage of capturing footage, of mixing up with the builder. So that's the first wave of build videos we tend to see in the 2K community, of course. And gameplay as well, because they kind of create a demo, or that first, that creator part of the game where you could go create your build and then test it out in a 3v3 or 5v5. That's what they allow them to mess with on that last cycle. And that's for people like EJ, right? Not necessarily someone but it's someone with a huge platform in the 2K community who could now promote the game and have that advantage on their competition, and also help 2K market the game. So that's the last cycle. So I'm just saying, just be a little patient until that last wave of invites, then you could go out on your rants. You don't want to ruin it. People like me know I'm never. Bad Slug, no, he's never. But someone like EJ, I could see him definitely getting one of those invites, because Bad Slug focus on exposing 2K. A lot of, like myself, we don't call 2K out on their greed and watching their pockets. But yes, now there are a few people that responded to that post by EJ. I saw a shoot right here, who's the next huge creator in the 2K community, say, y'all gotta make it right. And of course, he tags Tax and Evan. Now, Mickey has said, none of that have never mattered to 2K. Keep doing what you're doing. What you achieved in building a massive audience on the game is so much more important than getting invited to an event. And I do agree with that. The Native Fear response said they don't care about the game or community, LMAO. He said, if you not some celebrity or creator that Ryan 2K worship, or someone who sells their soul to 2K, and you won't get invited. I'm sorry, that's a little dramatic. Now he continues to say they invite people who know nothing of the game so they can promote it's a better game than the last LMAO. Really dramatic, I ain't gonna lie to you. But overall, this is just the first wave of many, right? As I said before, and this is just me from looking at the history of 2K and how they usually roll out the game. They usually, you know, invite that first wave to test the game out so they could give them feedback. Then usually a next wave with celebrities and creators of all different genres. Creators that just do like viral stuff gonna be out at that event where Ronnie gonna, you know, kiss some babies and shake some hands. Okay, that's the second one. And the last one is with 2K creators who actually get opportunity to capture footage so they could put on their channel so they could have a heads up on their competition when it comes to launch. But again, y'all know what it is, man. Your boy Brute, 2K gonna do what 2K does. Don't feel a type of way if you're not getting invited, especially if you're a successful creator. Just do your thing, keep grinding. 2K gonna do what 2K does. You can't get too bent out of shape on how a company chooses to do business to benefit their company, man. They're gonna do what benefits them, so you gotta do what benefits you at the end of the day, man. So there are some people testing 2K out, and my advice to 2K is this: know how to balance the feedback out, right? And learn from your mistakes. Stand on the product you are putting out and have a vision for the product you want to put out, and stand on that vision. Y'all made a huge mistake last year. After y'all put out the game, the community was feeling it. With a few tweaks here and there, it could have been a great product. But you listen to some people, I know who, I'm not calling no names because I don't know who, and they force your hands into making changes that pretty much gave us a product that was a complete different version compared to what was released. But let me know what y'all think overall, man. Y'all know it's your boy, so you know your boy gonna always be 100 to y'all in the 2K community. If you're first time to the channel, make sure like the video, share the video, and hit your bell, subscribe. If it's not your first time, like the video, share the video. You never know who's gonna be informed, y'all. Your boy, say more love, respect, bless up. Peace.